One of the best things that you can eat during a cold is a nice, warming, nourishing stew. I've included ingredients that are excellent for the immune system, which helps stimulate the body's natural defense system. And there are also ingredients that are very circulating, warming. They're also antibacterial and antiviral. So really we have a lot going on here. To make the stew, I've already put 8 cups of water into a pan, and I'm going to add all the ingredients at once and just let it simmer on the stove top for about an hour. First I have a half a cup of barley, which I'll put right into the pan. I've chopped up 1 onion. Next I have very wonderful, stimulating, warming ginger, absolutely delicious. This is about a 1-inch piece of the rhizome, which is peeled and chopped up. And I also have 4 cloves of garlic, also peeled and chopped up. So we're going to add both of those. And those are very medicinal, wonderful additions. Next I have shiitakes. Shiitakes are one of the best foods for the immune system. Wonderful for colds and flu, and even boosting the immune system for cancer. They're just excellent to incorporate in your diet as often as you can. So I've chopped these up. These are really nice, fresh. You can see how bright white these are. I like a lot of shiitakes, so this is actually 6 mushrooms. You don't have to use quite that much, but I like a lot of shiitakes. Then I have also, I did include carrots and celery, which you don't have to include, but I like my broths and stews to be really nice and nourishing. And even if the person that is sick with a cold just wants a simple broth and doesn't really want to eat very much, especially those with the flu might not be very hungry, but you do want to get some nourishment into the system. But the rest of the family might want something a little bit more hearty. So I did include the celery and carrots. Then there's an herb that I always like to include for boosting the immune system. This is called astragalus, and you can find it at the Co-op or health food store. It comes in these long strips like this. And I'm going to put 3 strips in here. You won't actually eat this. Once the stew is done, you can actually take these out and compost them. But they do add wonderful medicinal value to the stew. You may also find at the Co-op or health food store, you might find fresh dandelion root and fresh burdock root. They're excellent. You'll find those in the produce section. And if you can find them, definitely include them for their immune boosting qualities. Finally, we have some spices that are very warming, stimulating, really help boost the immune system as well, and are also antibacterial. So we have 3 that we're going to add, but feel free to play with whatever you have on hand and whatever appeals to your taste. First, I have a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, and then I'm also going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I like to grind up the whole peppercorns. They're much fresher that way, so they will taste better, and they also have a better quality medicinal value to them. And then finally, to really offer the heating, stimulating part of the recipe here, is a dash of cayenne. And you can add that to taste. I actually put 3 dashes in there because this is quite a large pot of stew, and I like mine a little fiery. So I'm going to turn up the heat to high until this gets to a boil. And once it does, then I'm going to turn it down to low, simmer it, cover it up for about an hour, and it will be ready to enjoy by the whole family.
For my free Herbalism mini course, go to herbalismcourses.com. You'll get quick access to my favorite herbal remedies for cold and flu, first aid, herbs for energy, and natural medicine found right in your own kitchen. Look forward to seeing you there.